Alrighty. Howdy. Hello. Test? Alright, there we go. Sorry. Howdy and hello, everybody. Welcome to Full Combo Fights Online once again. And I'm joined by the homie Papercut Radiation for commentary today.
Hello, this is Papercut Radiation here. Full Combo and B-Boy Sonic, thank you for the opportunity to participate in this. I really appreciate it. I also have been playing Mortal Kombat 1 competitively. I also used to play Mortal Kombat 11 competitively before this game came out. I also play Tekken 7. I also stream the games and single-player games. So, looking forward to participating in this other stream and commentating on the matches. So.
Yep. Thank you for joining me. In fact, dude, this is going to be an interesting day. We got quite a bracket that we are going to see some hometown homies, a good amount of representation across the different states, at least from what I was seeing. And I'm glad we're going to have your insight here. I've mentioned before, I can only commentate on the basic fundamentals of stuff. But hopefully you guys get a good variety here. We got Papercut Radiation here. Yeah, let's get into it.
Eternal Scorpion. Very alternate costume in Mortal Kombat 5. And they brought that back in Mortal Kombat 1, so I gotta appreciate that.
Oh, so that's from Mortal Kombat 5. Oh, damn.
Yeah, Deadly Alliance to be specific. I just like to name them, name the gameplay numbers.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest way to remember it, right?
What were you saying?
That's probably the easiest way to remember it, right? Just going off of the numbers and that order.
Yes.
Good combo so far.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice Scorpion combo. That spear, fire spear at the end. Good choice to use. Always good choice to use the Scorpion. You can't get the air combo.
Okay, yeah, and I have a little bit of bias for seeing funny striker assist, but I do see Cyrax on the at play also, and I've heard from you guys that Cyrax is a problem assist, right?
Yes, Cyrax is a little OP right now because I would say the thing about Cyrax is that you see tag team or tag assist games are fun, but it's kind of a double-edged sword. Is that as fun as it can be, it can hurt the balance. And in my opinion, the problem with Cyrax is that he has like a particular cameo move where it just kind of spins blades at you, and then the problem is that it can bail the opponent out of the punishable move, so it'll bail you out of something punishable.
Multi-purpose.
So
pretty much.
I'm sorry. Okay. So I was just saying that if you do a punishable move and then you use Cyrax, you'll be bailed out of the punish because Cyrax will be in the way and you won't be able to. Your opponent won't be able to punish you. So I think that's a bit of a problem. And the worst part about it is that the cameo meter takes instantly to charges instantly. And I could get over that particular OP move if the cameo meter took forever to recharge. So I think if they want to patch that, maybe they could have used all of Cyrax's cameo meter and then take forever to recharge. Because honestly, I think that is a little bit too much to ask for in that game. So again, in a nutshell, for those of you who are not familiar with this, let's say your opponent has a Cyrax cameo, Cyrax uses the cameo move while the opponent does a punishable attack. You won't be able to punish the opponent because Cyrax cameo is going to be in the way. If you try to punish the opponent, the cameo attack is just going to get you. So, in my opinion, that is a bit of a problem. So hopefully they'll nerf that later on. And I also recommend not playing as super OP characters in the game because obviously later on they'll be patched. I personally like to play as mid-tier characters, not super OP characters, because I'm afraid that if I rely on them and then they get nerfed, then you're gonna be stuck.
You do the strat of not fully showing what they can do, so they don't get nerfed all the way. Right there, though, we did see good counterplay, though. And yeah, I know you're talking about the benefits of the Cyrax assist, but I was seeing it being used in both ways actually, defensively and with combos too. But still, good stuff there for the first match. I'm gonna need to see. Sorry, I'm gonna need to see if the names get swapped at all. It looks like they stayed same side. Okay. So I don't have to do a bunch of switcheroos. So good stuff to 80th. Hopefully they can correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Good stuff to them getting that first match.
So something I've known that Scorpion, Scorpion is, I would say, fairly familiar with Baraka, because I noticed that Baraka does have a particular low that that can look like an overhead, but it's actually a low. So this Scorpion, like I tend to fall into that trap. I tend to think it's an overhead, so I stand up and then I get caught by the low. This Scorpion at least knows about that particular move. So I think that's good. You know, this is another reason why character analysis is so important. You know, sometimes by the time you figure out a character during the match, it's too late. By the way, am I loud enough? Let me know.
Oh yeah, you sound okay now. And yeah, you do see the knowledge of player. In fact, I'm seeing, even just from my basic knowledge, I'm seeing the back and forth with challenging the strings. Oh, I'm wondering if that was intentional. Were they expecting? Are they trying to call something out there? I don't know, but I was gonna say before about the strings, they're calling each other out pretty well.
I've been trying to catch Scorpion, you know, maybe press the button, which, you know, is fair, you know. Sometimes, like, fatal blow, like, if you think your opponent is going to attack, sometimes a fatal blow can be a good way to interrupt that. But of course, it's a double-edged sword because, you know, you can get launched in the air and you can be punished. So you gotta be very careful using a fatal blow if you want to use it raw. And that's the same with a lot of, you know, fighting games, including Tekken 7.
Oh, so it is pretty much a call out then, right?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how, like, I just wanted to say that it is a little crazy how, like, so many fighting games like have the same idea, but they have like different names and all that. Whereas like Tekken 7 is called Rage Art, here it's called Fatal Blow.
Yeah, similar kind of mechanics. Some things are universal. There's good old Striker.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
On your last legs here, this is scary. Oh dear.
Oh snap.
Oh man, got the brutality.
Brutality.
Nice. What a finish. Wait.
Yeah.
Aishus?
The Scorpion player is pretty good. What were you saying?
Or, sorry, I was looking at the chat to make sure I get the pronunciation right. So it's pronounced Aishus?
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, time for the second stream match. So it's going to be Natara versus Kung Lao. Nice.
So, anything in particular that you are expecting when it comes to a matchup like this?
I would say that, you know, this is actually, I think, the first or maybe second time I've seen a matchup like this. But one thing I will say, though, is that just like in Mortal Kombat 11, Kung Lao is like going to be like very deadly with combos. You got to be very careful with a really good Kung Lao player because, like, look at this. Look at the combos. I mean,
yeah.
So
the health bar melted.
Yeah, so Kung Lao is like really good mix-up, so you got to make sure you keep distance from Kung Lao, because when it comes to zoning, his hat, you know, his hat can be like certain special moves can like can tech his hat move and all that. He does have the teleport move, which you could interrupt there, but close range is definitely like Kung Lao's most powerful thing. So you definitely never, just like in Mortal Kombat 11, you don't want to be trapped in the corner against this game. Because, I mean, look how quickly this match is gone.
Very swift first match.
Yeah, I mean, Kung Lao is like a super powerful character. It's crazy.
Yeah,
the thing about Kung Lao is you just want to avoid the corner completely, and you want to at least you want to keep your time at close distance at a minimum. You know, try to maybe use mid distance or use zoning on him.
Yeah, so the typical archetype of don't let them get near you to bully you, pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah, he has crazy mix-ups. He does have some punishable moves, but this, this character is playing Kung Lao does not look like Kung Lao's using punishable moves right now. So you just gotta keep distance from Kung Lao players who are good at mix-ups and don't rely on punishable moves. To use a reverse throw, it's pretty hard to tech throws in Mortal Kombat. You know, even really good players can have trouble teching them. So just try to use a reverse throw if you can. If they're expecting it though, then maybe just try to catch them off guard with a forward throw. The throw tech is different. A throw break, if you want to call it.
Yeah, and I've heard.
Kung Lao also knows how to use the cameos, make use of the cameo system very well. Goro can be like a very powerful cameo sometimes. What were you saying, B-Boy?
I forgot that in Mortal Kombat, between rounds, at least for this one, you don't reset back to neutral mid-screen. So for Kung Lao, facing Kung Lao, it seems mad scary. Starting the next round, immediately still cornered. And you saw very swift 2-0 there.
And I said, you see, back in the old days, back in the 90s, you know, and the early 2000s, you know, games were obviously a lot lower budget back then because the community wasn't really as big. So, you know, game developers could really afford to take chances, make the games more challenging and all that because they were low budget. You know, they could have, because they made it low budget, they didn't really have to worry about, you know, how can I say, suffering from, you know, low profit. But obviously, it's different nowadays. So, you know, game companies have got to play it smart. I just want to say I completely agree with you. Meanwhile, this Raiden player is super good. Already, look, wow, there are really a lot of good Mortal Kombat 1 players here.
Yeah, there's some really good pressure. You really saw Cyrax doing his thing, but now back throw accident without a back throw actually happening. Now KaiserlSama in the corner. Now Koisy getting to do their thing. I have a little bit of bias here because Sindel is the character that I've been curious about now, and I've been told that Koisy is one of the players to look out for some higher level Sindel.
Yes, Sindel can be a really powerful character, especially if like you know how to zone and all that. And he also has like some really good mix-ups, and obviously can you can, depending which cameo you use, you can get some really good combos.
Dude, oh, that was an amazing air-to-air conversion. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know if you noticed. That was a really good air-to-air, and then they converted off of it to actually seal out the round. Stuff like that is really cool. But continue.
But I was just saying, you know, you see, like, well, Raiden and Sindel, like, Raiden has been in literally almost every Mortal Kombat game, I think with the exception of Mortal Kombat 3. You know, Sindel has been in a fair amount of Mortal Kombat games. I think in Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 6, Mortal Kombat 7, Mortal Kombat 9, and Mortal Kombat 11 as a DLC. And I think, though obviously this game, but I think that's pretty much it. Correct me if I missed something in the chat. I also don't count Mortal Kombat Trilogy because I consider that a quote-unquote spin-off game, kind of like Tekken Tag 1. You don't know the term for that. The point is that both characters have been in, you know, at least a decent amount of games, so I'm a little bit familiar with these characters. And Sindel also obviously has a scream which can stun, but it's also very punishable, so you got to be careful when you use that. Make sure you don't use that and a player knows how to punish that.
Yeah, good stuff to Koisy there, though. Getting their momentum back in the first match.
Yeah, that was a good comeback, though. So I'm curious to see. Like, I honestly don't know who's going to win. It's looks like it can go either way. They're both really good players who are really good with neutral and good combos.
Yeah,
looks like the Sindel player is like figuring out, you know, Raiden's mix-ups and all that. In this particular game, like Raiden has like really like insane mix-ups. If you're not familiar with the character, you're gonna get eaten alive.
Let's hope I wouldn't be ready for it.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I know I wouldn't be ready for it. But going into the next match here, looks like the lobby's still gonna be decently stable, so that's good. Okay, so the zoning going on here, yeah, I'm noticing the hesitation now. They keep trading, so they're gonna have to be careful with their timing when it comes to like fireball wars like that. You can only take trades for so long.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
So I thought that was a whiff, but you're still able to continue.
And there is one other, oh man, this is a crazy combo.
Yeah.
Man. They're both good, and they're also both patient. They both have like good patience. It's like they know when it's their turn to attack. So, yeah, this can easily go either way.
Ooh, good patience with these strings, but all getting thrown.
I was good at Raiden earlier to attempt that mix-up, you know, leave a string incomplete and then jump over. That's a good effort to try to confuse the opponent. Even though it didn't work, it was still a good effort.
Yeah, I was about to say that was going to be a back throw accident.
5 points left. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Well, I was going to say that it looked like it was about to be a back throw accident, but Kaiser is still getting the round there. It was scary. Oh, okay. So that scream they're using in combos.
using that in a combo. What were you saying?
Well, is that the screen you're talking about that is really unsafe on block?
Yes, the screen. But if you use it in a combo, like, I mean, it's really useful. But yeah, if you, it also depends how close you are to the opponent. But if you do, like, if you do a screen, like, right in front of the opponent, close to the opponent, it can be punished. So you gotta be careful doing that.
Gotcha. Oh, unfortunate drop, but still has the corner. Oh, never mind. No more corner pressure. Raiden already out. Oh,
Oh man.
question: does that fireball hit low?
Which fireball are you talking about?
The ground fireball from Sindel. Is it actually a low or no?
It should be a low.
Okay.
Sindel, I think, has a high fireball and a low fireball. Kind of similar to Wukong.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure because it was like KaiserlSama got clipped low there. Gotta watch your toes sometimes. Oh, and watch your dome too. But nice reversal there. Never mind.
Yeah,
You're back in the corner.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Whoa!
Nice. I'm really liking these air-to-air conversions that have been happening so far. And just like that, getting back into the corner, but I don't know if they're mistiming Oki or there's other things going on, but the corner pressure has been, they've been escaping from it pretty well. Oof.
Oh, barely. You can tell Raiden was trying to get a combo and used that last data board during the combo. And a fatality with it too.
Yeah, usually people don't do fatalities because you're not trying to sit here and have to watch a fatality, but I wanted to still do it, make a statement, and that is the set. Alright, good stuff to Koisy there.
I would say now that the match is over, one of the things I actually, you know, not to sound harsh, but one of the things I don't like about Mortal Kombat 1 is I think the chip damage is a little bit too much. I think in Mortal Kombat 11 there was chip damage, but it wasn't really that bad. In Mortal Kombat 1, I think chip damage can be a bit of an issue because you don't have as much time to figure out the opponent. You see, even if you're not familiar with the character, you can at least try to analyze and figure it out. But with chip damage, you know, there's so little time to figure it out. You know, it's almost unfair. So I hope they do something about that later on. You know, that's just another small thing I criticize the game for. Again, Mortal Kombat 1 is still a great game overall.
Yeah, and it's still a new game, so there's still plenty of time for like balance adjustments, players to adapt to different things, all that stuff.